Sure. Good afternoon. This is me, Ridma speaking, and I'm here, Ridma Hussain. And today, I'm very happy that today I'm doing live with my honorable business partner, who is Suzie, and who is from UK, and she is also a doctor, and she has her busy life. So obviously, I'm feeling so happy as. But first of all, I want to say my heartfelt thanks to her that she managed her valuable and precious time for me and for all of us. So thank you, Suzie, that you have managed your time for us. And also today I will gonna share my story as well as I will gonna hear the story of Suzie, why she started this wonderful digital marketing business through our online business program. So yeah, I will not gonna waste so many times, but first of all, I want to introduce myself that I'm Ridma Hussain and I'm living in Toronto, Ontario, Canada as a citizen with my family since 2015, and I'm working as a financial service professional at a bank in Canada, as well as I'm doing this wonderful business for more than a year, and I have my two kids. Yeah, this all about short bio of mine. So I'm going to request Suzie to introduce herself and then tell about something of herself. Okay, Suzie, now floor is yours.
Hi, Ridma. Thank you so much for inviting me today. It's just an honor and a pleasure to be in our pages today. So, for the benefit of Ridma's page and also for my new followers, just a bit of an introduction about myself. My name is Dr. Suzie Jacob. I work as a general practitioner here in the UK, and I live in the UK with my husband, who is a chef by background, and my teenage daughter. I also run this wonderful business that we're talking about. It's the online business, and I've been doing it just over 2 years. And let me tell you, it's been the best decision that I've ever done in my life. It's because of this business I've been able to now go part time. My husband's been able to quit his job, and we are more present parents for our teenage daughter. We are regaining our lost time. When she was growing up, we were hardly there at home. We had a nanny living in with us, and now we are traveling more than ever before. We'll be traveling shortly, actually, next week and things like that. So it's been an amazing journey. So yeah, that's a bit about myself.
Thank you so much, Suji, for your nice presentation. And now I will gonna ask you actually, can you kindly tell all of us that why did you do your digital shift? Means why did you start your digital marketing business journey through our online business program?
Absolutely. So for me, I think it was brewing for a long time because I was becoming like a frustrated mother. I was hardly at home. But then, I gave myself the excuse that I am doing it for my family, in the sense like this is for a better future for my family. But at the same time, a part of me was saying that all this sacrifice is for a better future, but a future which I don't seem to be there around. So I was very upset and disappointed, and then COVID happened, and my husband was not working at that time. I was the sole breadwinner. It was a lot of pressure. I thank God that I was able to provide for my family with no problems at all. We had we didn't lack anything. So during the pandemic, but at the same time, every day I was living in that kind of fear, like whether I will catch the virus or whether I'll bring it home and my husband will catch the virus or something bad might happen. And at that point in time, when I was like, thinking, I didn't have an option to stop working. Although, in my heart, I was like, can I work from home? I don't want to be, actually be going into work. And the answer was no, because if I hadn't worked that time, we wouldn't have paid, like we would have lost the house. We would have, we wouldn't have been able to pay the mortgage. And then,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to provide for my family. So the answer at that point was like, if I'm not working today, right now, that time I was like, I'm not able to provide, there's no backup for me. I'd probably be able to survive a month or two, and that showed how less of a savings I had. So I knew that time this is not working smart. Working smart would be having, quite a bit of buffer, and also if I was not well, to have enough and more money to actually be paying for my, you know for my bills and things like that.
Mhm.
So that's my journey. My journey actually started with, properly started, I was feeling the burnout before, but I think COVID, like for many of us, was the, like actually that, something that pushed us to the other side, to think that no, we have to think outside the box. There must be a smarter way to work. Now, why this particular business? Before I ventured into the business, I tried a few other things like crypto. I did like a bit of property and things like that, and I did earn a bit of money, but but not substantial amounts either. It was, I felt like, you're losing money and then you're gaining money, or I'm putting more hours, like especially with property, when I have to go and see the property or things like that, or speak to some kind of clients and things like that. I had to take annual leave out to do those things, and that means again there's no time. It was like another job for me, and
Yeah.
so it didn't work for me. So for me, that business model didn't work, even though property is very lucrative, but it was still spending more time away from my family. The beauty about this business is, this business works around my work life. Yeah. So I can do it before I go for work, during my lunch hour. Like yourself, you said just now before we started that this is your lunch break, and this is the
Yeah.
time you decided to do a part of the business, and this live is part of the business. This is educating the masses about what we do. That's exactly what I do. The number of digital advertising things like videos and all I've done when I was during my lunch break, most of the time I do during my lunch break. So that's what, and this is, this works around us. And then I come back home, settle a bit, with the family, and then start doing the business. And what is the business after all? It's like, if anyone has any questions, we answer them. But again, it's around our lifestyle, and that's what worked. And then the beauty is, you can, in this potential, the sky is the limit. There are people in our business making 5, 6, 7 figures a month. I have earned, multiple times my, my salary as a doctor at times and things like that. And I would have never thought that, it is possible to earn that much money by doing something different from anything professional. Because I thought the only way to be financially secure is by doing a professional course, and like what I was doing, like, and what I'm doing actually, like being a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, things like that. And then and this platform taught me that actually you don't need to be any of that. You can be, a school dropout, or you can be 80 years old and still be very successful in this business.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, this is the beauty of this business. Actually, I was in mat leave when I decided to start my journey, because that time our mortgage interest rate was so high and it was hard for my single income to manage all the rised up cost. And also, I was looking for offline sources, but I didn't get anybody. Where can I drop my little daughter? My daughter is only 2 years old, so I didn't get any reliable source. At least where can I drop my daughter? So finally I strict myself, and that no, I have to do something from off online, either it will be job or business. Then finally I found the information of this business. I went through the whole process, how it works, how I have to work for the business, and finally I felt that no, I will be the right person. Then I decided that no, I will do my digital share. So I this is the reason why in that way actually I started my journey. Okay, thank you so much, Suji, for your another nice presentation. Now my next question is for you. That can you tell us, how we are helping people? What is our online business program, and how we are helping people to start this business without an experience?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you and me, like I don't have a marketing degree. I don't have any sales background, nothing at all. And most of the people who join this business have absolutely no business background at all. Of course, we have people with business background coming in into the business, but you don't have to. Like I've mentioned, there are people who've not even finished school or college dropouts doing this business, earning $70 a month. So it's just absolutely wonderful. So what we actually do is we do social media marketing. So we do marketing in various online platforms, and we represent certain companies. And when the company makes a profit, we earn commissions. And
Yes.
because our companies are all very, very reputable and has been there for over 50 years, it is a very legitimate business. And how we earn is like when they give commissions, especially here in the UK, it comes directly to our bank account. So obviously anything coming directly to our bank account, it will be taxable. So it's all, there's a paper trail and things like that, and you declare it. And that
Mhm.
itself, there's it's a legitimate, and for me that's a legitimate business. And why should we go for a legitimate business? Because the thing is, if you do anything illegal, it will come to bite you back at some point in time, isn't it?
Yes.
So it is important, and not really for me. It is important to live with honesty and integrity in my especially in my line of work, and also because I'm God. I fear God, and so such things. For me, I wanted to do something that was legitimate, and that is honorable, really. And this platform is absolutely brilliant with me, because I've been doing this business for 2 years. I've been paying my taxes on it, and yeah, so that is one thing. So that's what we actually do. And now, what the second part of your question was, how come like anyone with no business background can do this? Absolutely, most people joining this business can do that. That's because of our training structure. So we have a video based bite sized training that will help you. So, and each of our videos are about some of them are like 3 minutes, some of them are 10 minutes. I don't think anything's over 15 minutes. So that means, whenever you are doing something. When I was initially starting the platform, what was during my lunch break, while I was filing it as a doctor, I file in documents, bloods during my lunch break. So I was having this training in the background. I was listening to what was going on, and that's how I learned a bit of the training that way. So, and it's bite size training. So that's how I learned a bit of it. And plus, at the same time, our business has a mentor and a coach. So I had a mentor and a coach. For me, it was the same person. My mentor and the coach was the same person. And if I, after going through the training, if I had any issues which I couldn't understand, my mentor would then actually be available to tell me, or advise me what the next step is. And sometimes we had like those one-to-one training and mentorship, and also we have weekly masterminds. Now, before I started this business, I've done crypto and other things, and I was part of other groups. And in those groups, when I was part of that, you have to have a membership fee. So that what that means is every 3-4 months you have to pay. Like I was paying about
Mhm.
200, 300 pounds to be just part of those groups, because obviously they keep on educating us, and you to learn and keep up to date with things that are new. But in our platform, it's just a one of 149. And and that is lifelong. You don't pay any more membership fee. I was like, I haven't even heard a program like this before. And weekly masterminds, I have done courses with Tony Robbins and all, and I remember that was just a group thing. And I paid thousands of pounds for that. And I never met the man. It was just all online. Yeah. And that was only for, the weekly masterminds was only for 3 weeks. And you pay thousands of pounds for that. And I was like,
Hmm.
oh my goodness, this is lifelong. You have a lifelong coach and a mentor. You have lifelong training portal. And then there's weekly masterminds where experts in the field come and teach you what are the new changes, how, and it is tailored for our business needs, very specific, because you can go outside and learn some of these business tactics. So yeah, but the thing is, ours is for our group, and it will be our business specific. How good that is, isn't it? It'll tell
Hmm.
you how what to do in our business to make yourself successful. And
Exactly.
yeah, and the mentor and mentorship. Like now I'm a mentor and a coach. I'm not only a mentor, I'm a coach also now. And I have my own team, and then we have our communication platform, where we can communicate with members of our team as well as our bigger team like yourself. That's how we communicated, isn't it? We
Yeah.
communicated through our communication platform, and you asked me, Susie, can I do a live with you? And I said, yeah. And that's how because we've never met. This is the first time we are meeting, isn't it? We've never
Yes.
met before. And like that, you can actually have direct contact with anyone in our platform to ask for
Hmm.
advice. And that's the beauty of our community. Everyone wants to help each other,
Yes.
so and I feel so we've got a blueprint that is 100%. It is successful. It is something that worked because it's made many people, including myself, earn several times our salary. And also, a community that is there to support us all the time. And then, of course, we just don't focus on the business. We focus on your mindset, because it's a big mindset shift when you shift from being an employee to an entrepreneur. It's a big mindset, because we were only taught to you have to study this much, you have to do this thing, and then only you can be successful in your you can be financially stable, and which is all not really true. You
Yeah.
don't, as
Exactly.
long as you have a basic knowledge about communication skill, basic mathematical skill, which anyone who has gone through primary and secondary school, most of secondary school can do it. So that's why people who have dropped out from school is also very successful in this business, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
So for me,
Though.
when I saw this business, I was like, oh my God, that person's not even finished school, and I'm a doctor. So if that person can do it, so can
Yeah. Yeah.
no disrespect to those people, but for me that was encouraging to say that, because you have this mindset like, oh my God, I don't think I can do it, like this imposter syndrome around you, like, no, that's not for me, I've not learned this skill, I've not been trained in that. But you can train yourself, and that's what the platform does. And the
Yeah.
stories of the success story is so encouraging, like, and it just tells me, if I can do it, I mean, if they can do it, I can do it, and I can be there. So that's
Yes.
why I
Sure.
think it's a very, very good platform for anyone, really.
Yes, exactly. You are right. Whatever you told, I am also agreeing with you that we have our online business program is so organized because we have our automated system, sales management system, we have our email marketing tools and training, we have our one-to-one mentorship, group coaching. So, and we have our sales funnel, which we usually build for our new business owners for starting their business. So all of them, actually, all of these necessary things actually help a new business owner to start their journeys and to continue their journey successfully, because they are getting guidelines. As they are getting guidelines physically, also we have our 24 into 7 video based training module, which is also helping us. So it's really an amazing business, because now I'm talking with you because you are in UK, I'm in Canada. But but we can do our discussions as our at our convenient time. So I believe time flexibility is another great beauty. But yeah, um, because our program is so organized, and yeah, people who have no experience, they can still join the business and enjoy the journey. It's true. I'm agreeing with you. Thank you so much, Suji. And my next question is actually just little bit say how the online space basically works. Like how means what you believe. It's from your thought. Just you can tell means how our online space basically works. Means.
I think we've touched upon this. So what we actually do is social media marketing, and what we actually offer, because none of us know how to do it. So we are actually through the training, through our training, we are going to guide you into how you can actually do all that. So you don't need
Exactly.
any kind of, and the beauty again is like for me, I am at the moment not doing anything really because I've done everything. So this one time when you've done everything, learn the process, and you've done your ad, and you put it in whichever. We teach you 6 different platforms. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
teach you 6 different platforms, and you can choose whichever platform you want to, and you advertise in those platforms, and then when you make a sale, you get commissions for it. It's as
Yes.
simple as that. Now, people will be like, oh, but I don't know how to do social media marketing. I didn't either. And that's where our training comes in. And plus, it's not just you. Okay, this is the training portal. You just go through the videos and that's it. No, it's nothing to do with that really.
Yeah, we actually, yeah, I got you what you said. Okay, thank you so much, Suji. My next question is just give us little bit like, technique or tips how you are managing the business time. As I already told earlier that our business is so flexible and it has time flexibility. That's reason I'm here from Canada and you are here from UK. We joined and we are discussing our things. So just let us know, like, give us little bit tips that how you are managing your time for business after taking care of your family as well as you have a job as you are a doctor. So yeah.
Sure. So when I started the business, because a lot of people under me are doctors and they come and say, oh, can I do the business? I say, absolutely. When I started the business, I was working between 5 to 6 days a week, about 10 to 12 hours a day. And that's so you can imagine, as a doctor and as a mom and a wife, I had absolutely not much time to spend on the business. Yeah. But that is the beauty again, because this is 24/7, because this is all online. And, it is brilliant for me. It is like I can work my life around it. So what I generally, this is what I was doing. So before going to work, about 15 minutes in the morning, I will go through a bit of the training, or if there's any queries or anything that needs to be done business related, I do that. Then I go into work. Then if I get time in the afternoon during my work time, I listen to a bit of the training or the masterminds. And then I do a bit of videos and things like that during my break. And then I come back home, take a bit of break, spend some time with my family, and then again start doing something real work related to the business, which is usually responding to queries, or because now I have a team of my own and I'm a coach also. So I might do some coaching and things like that also after coming from work. And I decide my time. I decide my time. I decide my, so if I decide that I don't want to do work on a Saturday, I don't do a work on a Saturday.
Exactly.
I decide. And because of this, obviously at that time, and I didn't have the luxury of spending more than an hour or an hour and a half. And people ask, but you're working 10 to 12 hours. Where do you get an hour and a half? And I say, actually, if you look at any kind of statistics out there, people spend an average of 2.5 hours on social media a day. And what do they do? Scroll and see, some entertaining videos and things like that. What I do instead is I browse with a purpose. For me, when I browse or do social media, I make money. So I just shifted my mindset there. And I was like, of course, I come back and watch it. When I'm tired after work, the first thing is I binge on Netflix. I binge on Prime. Because, it's a break for me, isn't it? So I made up my mind saying that, no, I still watch. Don't get me wrong. I still watch it. But now I balance it quite well. Before and all, for entertainment, I watch that. Then I'll scroll through Facebook and watch some videos and reels and just laugh and things like that. Now I restrict all that. Of course, if it is business related, I still watch it, but I have restricted that. And then I understood I do have time, because we all have the same 24 hours, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So, and the beauty is how I became successful by just spending an hour a day. That's it.
Yeah.
An hour a day.
It's actually willpower and strength. You had that willpower that you have to utilize this 1 hour time very effectively. That's the reason why you utilize your time that much effective way, and this effectiveness provided you good results. And now you are coach. Yeah, it's really amazing. I'm really congratulating you. It's really, really amazing because you are a doctor and also managing this business. Yeah, it's really great work. It's really hard work than us even. Thank you, Susie. And then And just my last question is the business is legal or taxable?
I've already, I think we've touched upon that. Yes, it is because, we are representing companies that have been there for over 50 years. And because when they earn a profit, they send us checks or commissions. I think in Canada and the US, you get like, before joining the business itself, you have to pay, you have to mention what your national security numbers and things are, isn't it? So you have to provide
Yes.
all that, and then you get checks and you have to deposit. In the UK, it's a bit different. We don't do that, but it comes directly into our bank accounts, as I've mentioned. So there's a paper trail. Anyone can easily see. Like if you look at it, like anyone wants to see the bank account, they can see it. So obviously everything is legal. We have, and another thing is we have physical offices around the world. So again, if it was something illegal and not legitimate, there's unlikely to have 40 offices and all around the world and things like that. So it is quite legitimate. Another thing is we have our products are all kind of like having ISO certifications. Again, if the products were illegal, they wouldn't have ISO kind of certifications. So those are sort of things that you can look into once you are in our program, and then you can make a decision. And
Yes,
another thing you
exactly.
have to realize is, if I do, as a doctor, if I do something that is a bit dodgy, people can report me to GMC, which is our registration board, and then I will be banned from working as a medical doctor. And believe me, when I tell you this, I worked too long for too many years to do that. To put that
Yeah,
out
I know.
there.
All of we are working actually. Yeah, exactly. You are right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank you so.
yeah, so I will not put that on the line. So definitely, so that's why I tell you this is a legitimate business. But once you're in, you have a 30-day money back guarantee period, and during that time you can do your own research and make a decision for you. And if you feel, no, I don't like the business model, that's fine, because then you've made an informed choice about whether you want to do it or not. But do give yourself an opportunity to look into our platform, see what is there in the offer, and then make a decision.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Susie, for your nice words and nice comments for the audiences. And yeah, finally, I want to tell that, yeah, if you want to know about our business, then go to any of our website, me or Susie, any of our website, and you will get there the registration link. I will request or advise everyone that you can see our videos by clicking our registration link, but for there you have to pay $149. Again, I want to tell that you don't need to worry about that $149, as it's totally refundable after doing registration, and within 30 days it's refundable. So after doing the registration, you will get a video link to your email address, and then after seeing the video, if you feel that if you are the right person, this is your cup of tea, you will be the right person for this business, then you can go ahead. Other than that, we have our very specific email address. You can email there and they will pay your money back to your specific destination, or your specific way, from the way you have paid $149, or you or whoever person you register with, whoever person you register with, register their website, you can tell this person, he or she can manage to refund the money for you. So there is nothing to be worried. So you don't have to be you don't have to be fearful that you will gonna lost your money or your money is totally lost. No, it's not like that. You can take the advantage of our 30 days trial period, and after reaching the video to your email address, you can see the video dividedly, as our video is 2.5 or 3 hours long, and then you can decide yourself that it's for you or not. So again, there is no pressure, nothing to be worried. Thank you so much. And finally, I want to close our session If you want to know anything from any one of us, you can register, you can go to our website, or you can put your notes in the messenger, or you can put your comments in the comment section of this live session, and we will be happy to guide you further to launch your successful digital marketing business journey. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Ridma. You have a great day.
You
Bye
too.
for now.
Bye.
Bye bye.